Welcome to Wealth Expansion Weekly. We're going to be talking about today the energy for the week, and the theme is survival or happiness. And will you choose to be happy, or will you choose to continue in a life of just barely surviving? I'm Kristen Vallis, and I am a quantum numerologist, wealth expansion, and certified brain game coach. I help people to understand the energies of the quantum field, to be more in the flow, the divine flow of the universe, and how that works, and really come into alignment with the truth of who they are, what they want, why they want it, and how to create it. And this is really important, especially today and this week. We have a really huge energy going on today that's setting the tone for the week. And this is about bringing about a huge personal breakthrough, and one for humanity as well is possible right now, because it all depends on what we're choosing individually. I've been talking about this for a while now, is this idea of we're at this breaking point. We're realizing that we're not going back, to what was before, and we don't want to. We're seeing that it never did actually work, and this is the energy for today is all about finding that fulfillment in your life, changing your whole lifestyle. It's about loving what you do and your purpose, but your purpose is you. So this encompasses every area of your life. With this Four of Spades, the spades are about all of your life, your whole lifestyle. It's what you do for a living, it's your health, it's your money, it's your relationships with people, it's everything. And this is about wanting security and stability in that. And this idea of where we get that feeling from, where we get that sense of security and stability. And the Four of Spades can get really wrapped up on the low side in this desire for money, and thinking that that is the path to security and stability, and chasing money instead of chasing their dreams. And so this is the opportunity today to have a huge breakthrough. And why is it such a huge day? Well, one, it's setting the tone for our entire week, but the second is because we have the 8 momentum energy today, which is really powerful and creating a huge momentum of this. So when we make a choice on an 8 energy day, or when we take an action on an 8 energy day, it's super powerful. It has longevity to it. It has legacy energy to it. And so this is why this is so important, is what you do today is going to create impact for your future going forward. And even on a bigger scale, if we look at the course of the year, what we're choosing right now to do in the first 3 months of this year are going to impact how our last 3 months of the year end up, because we'll be in the same energy months again at the end of the year. And so there is that reflection back of how did you set your year up, and that's going to impact us in the end of the year. And so this is a really powerful time, and we're being asked right now to really consider, if you're attached to a job because you're afraid to leave, you hate it, but you're afraid to leave, or it's not working for your lifestyle and your family, but you're afraid to leave. This is the time to choose to step into the unknown, to really go, okay, I am going to make a change. I don't know how, I don't know what it's going to look like, but I know that I can't go on like this anymore. And I'm going to take steps today and make that decision to move forward into change. Now, I'm not saying to quit your job today. It might be that day for you. You may have been considering this for a long time already, or you may just choose to take a step toward something different, something that you feel is going to work better for you, or exploring what that might be. You might be in that phase where you're still gathering information. We are in the Mercury period of our year, and so that is when we are receiving new awarenesses, getting new ideas, and deciding what we think about everything. And so we get to try different things, we get to sample things. So this could be a really good time to do some of that, but just to choose to move forward into that unknown, to choose that, okay, what I've been doing hasn't been working for me. It doesn't resonate with me. It's not in alignment with me. And it's so bad now, like I can't stand it anymore. We're at that point where if you're not doing something that you absolutely love, and not just in a job, but if you're in a relationship that you don't absolutely love, if your money situation is not what you want it to be, those are all signs that you're out of alignment with your core values, with you're out of integrity with the truth of who you are. And we are being asked today and over the course of this week as well to really examine that, really shift and change what we're valuing. If you've been valuing the almighty dollar over your happiness and fulfillment and your health, then that's something you're going to want to change, and make a decision to change that today and take an action. Take an action. A decision is an action, but then do something. Like, if look something up, research something, sign up for a course, do something that will move you forward today, because we've got this momentum energy available to us. And it doesn't have to be the final decision, but the fact that you're deciding what you're doing is not working for you, and that you're willing and open to exploring and be curious about what else you could do instead, and how that might look and how that might work, even though you don't have all the answers. This is the day to do that, to make that decision and make a first move. And so this is going to take some cojones to do, and this is not when we're doing when we're taking big leaps forward like this, when we're choosing to really discover who we are and be willing to look at that and be willing to really consider what we do want in life, what we really truly value, and what's in alignment with us, and move out of this false sense of safety and security, because it's not really. When you're enslaved to someone else, when you're following a system that's designed to create unhappiness, ill health, ill mental health, ill physical health, keep you running the rat race, all of that stuff, that is not in alignment with the truth of who we are as human beings. And we're seeing that the way we've been taught that you get a job, you go to work, you save a little bit of money and you retire, like that is not what we were designed to do. If you ever have a lifetime numerology reading, you'll understand that actually when we get to the later part of our life, that's when we really fully blossom. We're not meant to stop doing things at that point in our life. We're really at the point where we have the wisdom to share so much with the world. And this is why when people retire, oftentimes they get depressed, they get caught up in addictions. A lot of people end up drinking and overeating and other kinds of things like that, because they're not actually living their purpose. They're not fulfilling what they came here to do. This whole system is designed to keep us small and keep us enslaved to, and make money for other people, but not to experience true abundance and fulfillment for ourselves. And so the energy today is really calling us into, will you be willing to consider that there's something better, that there's something different, and choose today to step forward into that, and choose to jump into the momentum that's available to you, commit to it, and to commit to changing your life, commit to a new life, completely new. We're talking massive overhaul here of how we do things, because when we commit to that on a personal level, it creates a huge ripple effect in the collective. And this is how we change things in the world. We change our personal life massively. We change all our relationships. We change our relationship and experience with money. We change our relationship with our spouse, with our children, with our parents, with our whole extended family, with our friends. Everything shifts and gets exponentially better. Like whether beyond what you could ever imagine. And so, are you willing to be curious about that? Are you willing to let go of this false sense of security that you believed you were getting from whatever job, relationship, or lifestyle choice you've been making all this time? Will you choose to let go of your fears around those outside people and things as your source of money, as your source of resources? Stop giving away your power. Will you choose that? Will you choose to trust that you are divinely supported and worth venturing into the unknown territory to experience true happiness and fulfillment? Because it is available to you. And I looked at some cards today, and we got this card, protected by angels. You are so supported to do this. There's nothing to actually fear except to stay where you are. That's what you should be scared of, is staying where you are, staying in the system you're in, staying in this very broken system that is collapsing anyway. And you will have, everything will go a lot easier for you as we make this consciousness shift, as everything's changing this year. Everything's changing with the way our financial systems work, with how we do everything. And so, do you want that to be peaceful and easy and fun, or do you want to suffer and be in fear and go through these changes kicking and screaming? The choice is yours. But I choose the first. I choose the former. I want to have fun. I want to be fulfilled. I want to experience abundance now. I don't want to have to go through any more trials and tribulations. I've had my fill of that in my life. And, if you have too, if you're done with that, if you're ready to move forward, then come and join us in the brain game. Today would be a perfect day to make that commitment and make the move to join us in the brain game. We are starting on Wednesday. It's going to be a one energy day. It's the perfect day to start a new life and our venture into a new life. And we're ending on a 9, so it's full transformation. It's going to be an incredible journey. We've got people from all over the world joining us, and it's going to be really great. I'm so excited about it. I'm so excited to be teaching it. And, if you don't know what the brain game is, I put a little information in the description here on the video. I also put a link where you can find out more, and a link to chat with me if you want to ask me some questions about it. You can also type questions in the comments. Let me know where you're joining from today and if you're ready to step into your new life, because this is really a powerful day and a powerful week to start making some changes. And, really choosing that for yourself, really choosing you and knowing that you're worth it and that what you do is going to positively impact your entire family when you choose to honor yourself and what you value and come into alignment and integrity with really the truth of who you are and shine your light so bright for the whole world to see. It affects everything. And what an example if you have children to set for your children too. So, this is Brain Game is a 10-week journey. It's massively transformational. I came into it, just coming out of being homeless and, really at my wit's end because I had tried all the things and I still ended up homeless, and I couldn't believe it after all of the suffering and hardship that I had been through in my life already. And it was like, I can't even believe this. And so, I went to Joy, the creator of the Brain Game, and I said, please help me. I can't do this anymore. And so many of you are at that breaking point now with your lives. Please help me. I can't do this anymore. And I'm here to do that because someone was there for me, and I want to be there for you. It tears me up because it's such a powerful journey. It's completely changed my life. I can't believe I'm crying, but it is an emotional day with the 8. So, anyway, that's the invitation for you. And, you know, this is really powerful work, and it works. It works because it moves in alignment with the way that the universe flows. And that is very powerful. That's why the other things I tried didn't work, because they were either missing pieces or they didn't do them in order. And that is why the brain game is so powerful. Well, I'm really emotional now, so if you have more questions or want more information, the links are there for you, or you can just message me here on Facebook. I'll pull it together so I can talk about it. But yeah, it's been, hey Ashley, good to see you. And thanks for joining me on the live. Thanks for joining me on the replay. Really powerful energy today, so I hope you seize it. Lots of opportunity available to you for a huge breakthrough. Love you guys, and I will see you again soon. Bye-bye for now.